Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cosmic Closet Podcast. I am your host, Blaine, and joining us is, of course, Jacob.
Hello, everybody.
And we have yet again another tale, another conspiracy to investigate, discuss. Do you know what it is, Jacob?
It's the theory J.P. Morgan.
J.P. Morgan, we tweeted about it earlier this week. J.P. Morgan, who was a millionaire banker. Apparently, did you know this? He owned White Star Line.
He owned many
He owned...
like the United States of America.
Eventually, yes. But he owned White Star Line, which ended up building the Titanic. And theories came out afterwards when 3 millionaires ended up dying on the ship. People pointed to him, like, naturally.
Those three men, Colonel Jacob Astor, Isidor Straus, and Benjamin Guggenheim.
And they were millionaires. Rival millionaires, in quotes. Essentially what happened was that these 3 men knew about J.P. Morgan. And the theory claims that they were against the creation of the Federal Reserve, the central bank of the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm reading this article, and it's saying that they never took an official... Well, 2 of them, Astor and Guggenheim, never took a stance on it, and Strauss supported it.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to just ignore some things to believe this.
So you have to make up the fact that they are all not on the same page. And then you also have to toss in the fact that even if he did want them dead, he also somehow manufactured an iceberg that would hit the ship.
Okay, well, he could have jammed their communications.
What? It was Morse code. Maybe
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say maybe he paid the captain off or something. The guy on the
Could-
wheel.
Well, I don't know if the captain would be down to have 1,500 people on his.
His soul. Yeah. Well, either way, this theory is that J.P. Morgan built the ship, owned the ship, bought a ticket for the ship, and then a day before he ended up not getting on. While these 3 got on, they hit the iceberg, it sinks, they get killed, and he goes on to create the Federal Reserve unopposed.
Mm.
It's horseshit.
It doesn't seem too far from something he would do.
If he had motivation, like, yeah, if they were all like, yeah, we're not gonna support that, but they weren't even against it.
Wait, how much later was the reserve? Like, could it have been about the Federal Reserve, or could he have done it because they were basically...
The Federal Reserve was created in 1913, so we're pretty close after. December 1913. Well, there is another theory that it never sank. Yeah, this is an insurance fraud story.
Yeah, something about the Olympus or something being damaged.
Olympic.
The Olympus.
Olympic.
Right? Oh, okay.
Thinking
I
of
thought you were
Olympus Has Fallen with Gerald Butler.
Okay, out of here. All right, the Olympic suffered some damage and stopped on a port, and then was kind of just replaced with the Titanic, and then they sank the Titanic to take it away, Blaine.
They sank the Titanic to get the insurance money, thinking that they would fall for it, because the Olympic looked very closely to the Titanic. I mean, it had the same stacks, same everything, and they were sister ships, I believe, made by both White Star Line. So yeah, they thought that the Titanic. These people believe that it was just a whole insurance fraud scheme, and people just got killed in the process. again, not true because the Olympic was there the whole time. There were no no schemes going on. But the most
Could be.
interesting one, Jacob the mummy. There was a mummy that tried to sink the Titanic too.
Yeah, there are tales that passengers or a passenger, it's not confirmed who exactly, but there are ideas that who is it? William Stead, a British editor, uh he claimed a cursed mummy was causing mysterious destruction in London, and yeah, he was on the ship, and someone recounted his story that he was telling on the ship to all the passengers, and the the Washington Post ran the story.
They made it seem like he was just going around the ship telling everyone,
Yeah,
"There's a mummy following me." People were probably
it's
like,
kind of
"What
like
the hell? Get away!"
it's kind of like me after.
Yeah. What if he was just a little sauced?
Probably, dude. I'll be honest. I have I've had some spirits and started going off about the pyramids on multiple occasions.
Exactly. Now imagine you doing that in 1912 when people were just trying to get across the ocean on like a several week journey, and you're talking about a mummy following you. I'd be like, "Dude, get away from my kids. I'm just trying to enjoy the weather."
Yeah. There's also the idea that a survivor, Margaret Brown, took with her
The
a
mummy.
because she was transporting it to a British museum.
When she took the mummy, I thought it was a joke.
No, but
Oh.
it turns out that there was no, was still and always was at the same British museum.
This is a rare episode, everyone. Normally we like to play on these conspiracies, even toss in our own twists, but there's no way we can save these.
Yeah, I mean they're all based in fact. It's all doc. You can't really like. I mean, all the debunk is all based. Like you can't really argue with a lot of this stuff.
Here's my favorite one. So on the ship, this is another theory that has no factual basis. People thought that on the side of the hull it said 390904, which if you look at it backwards or through a mirror, it says no pope. The numbers. Well, the thing is, upon further research, the company that built the ship only hired Protestants. So who would they be giving that message to? Apparently, they lost all their Catholic employees in the 1800s.
Well, okay, what does it mean, no pope? If they had Protestants, maybe they're saying
Well,
F the pope.
here's another wrench. The hall number was 401. There was never the number that they're saying. It was made up.
So, like, how do people make this up and expect to get away with it?
Just theories. I don't know. I don't even know. Like who sat down and said 390904 backwards is no pope.
Listen, Blaine, real question, and it's sticking with the times here. Who sank the Lusitania?
Oh man. Oh, didn't
Maybe
expect
another,
to get this heavy.
maybe another time.
The Lusitania is a tale of its own. Many theories. People think it was us. People think it was the Germans, aliens, a sea creature. People think it was a kraken. Not even kidding. That's a whole other tale.
Yeah, we could do an episode on that.
Let me tell you
Maybe
what,
get
though.
taken down while we're at it.
Yeah. What if it wasn't an iceberg that hit the Titanic?
What?
What if it was the top of a sea pyramid?
When you said that, that's what I was thinking of.
What if they ran over like an ancient tomb? They couldn't see it. It wasn't white. And then that's how it hit. And that's why it, like, normally ice would bounce off the hull, they said, but this cut pretty deep. This was no ice. This was hard stone.
sharp point,
Sharp point.
a tip, golden.
Oh my god. It's all coming together. The theory's been here. No one's just picked up on it. They had the pieces, but not the map. Listen, I guess we were right. I mean, wrong. We do like to chip in our theories.
Yeah, we don't just report theories, we create.
So, I think the Titanic was hit by a pyramid.
Is that what we're running with?
That's the only thing that would make sense. You're telling me an iceberg could destroy that thing?
You know what?
What?
I maybe after the episode, I'm gonna go a little deeper and see where this was in relation to other pyramids across the earth. Maybe there was possibly like a sunken civilization.
It was Atlantis.
No,
Yeah.
no, it really wasn't. Atlantis was in Mauritania,
Which is where?
Africa.
Oh. Like, in the ocean, though, right?
No, I mean,
Was it in
no,
the Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization?
no. Oh, no. Oh, I don't think so. No, it's like on the coast of West Africa.
Ah. Well, then this isn't what hit the Titanic. It must have been another one, a sister town. Just imagine if it never sunk. We still had those millionaires.
We might be worse off.
What?
The 1% could have ruled
Well,
us even worse earlier.
and imagine how cold that water was.
Pretty
I,
damn cold.
I've heard it's like 1,000 knives stabbing you at once. Did you know that?
Not know that. Sounds like torture.
Here's another thing that I learned today. This is entirely off topic, but the listeners will like this. It's kind of a conspiracy. I heard this today. The person that is going to reach 1,000 years old has already been born.
What?
Yep.
How do you quantify that?
Longevity science. We're gonna have the medicine to be able to prolong life, and it'll be out by the time that person hits that age, or will be able to hit
Yeah,
that age.
I doubt. Okay, I bet we'll have the technology, but not we like you and me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying I'm gonna live to 1,000 unless I'm that person, which I could be, or you could be, or we both could be. If this show goes on for 1,000 years, we're gonna run out of topics.
Okay. More like no one's gonna have it, and except for like two people, and it's gonna be
It's
entirely
gonna
kept
be
secret.
it's gonna be Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates.
Yeah, dude, Jeff Bezos, his bald head is gonna be in a freaking glass
Tank.
jar.
Futurama.
Yeah, and he's gonna install himself on the 1,000-year clock.
Oh
Keep
yeah.
watch. He'll be like its guardian. He'll throw
Jeez.
money at whatever foes come to pass. He'll throw a razor sharp dollar bill.
Kills them. It wouldn't be a dollar. That man has never seen a dollar bill in his life.
He'll throw razor sharp black
Dollar-
cards.
Yeah, Visa cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was off topic, but it makes you wonder. We're just progressing too fast. I don't want to live to be 1,000. What if you're the only one that can afford the procedure?
Oh, I would totally do it.
You'd be by yourself. Me, Connor, and Case, you'd be long gone. Dust. It'd be just you roaming
Yeah,
around.
well, 1,000 years, a lot of time. You guys could be like, okay, think about it. Your childhood. Do you know like how time feels like it goes faster you get?
Yeah.
That's some people believe, and it makes sense that childhood feels like it took forever because, like, every year was half of your life that you've lived. And by the time you're 40, uh, and like okay, I'm 20 now, and this is half of what my life is gonna be when I'm 40.
Right.
Oh my God, I'm blanking right now.
No, I get what you're saying.
Like, yeah,
At the
like the older
time,
you
it's like,
get,
oh well, my whole life I've been playing in my yard. But
yeah,
when you're
when you're a
like
kid, yeah,
50, you're like, wow, I haven't played in the yard in 40 years.
yeah. Uh, the first, what was it? It's like a logarithm
Or
scale.
there's time is weird. Even look at our college experience. We are now entering our final year, and it feels like I just got to freshman year.
Yeah. Oh, remember when I said logarithmic scale? I meant exponential. But anyway,
Exponential, logarithmic, potato, potato. Time is time.
the the graphs look kind of the same. Uh, okay. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, 1,000 years. You guys knowing you guys until like maybe when I'm
80.
80.
It'd feel,
Like
it'd feel like a
that's gonna be
short.
nothing.
Oh
It's gonna
my
be like
god.
I'm sorry, but
Fucker.
that's immortality for you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you won't even care about people as much. You'll be like, oh wow, yeah, they'll be gone in 80 years.
I'm
That's
sure. I'm
scary.
sure they'll be the most
But to me,
painful
Casey and
relationships.
Jacob, it was a lifetime. I mean, me, Casey and Connor.
Yeah, but I mean, as an immortal,
You are not
those would
immortal. It's like 1,000 years.
okay. As
That's
an old
almost.
ass person, uh, those would be the most meaningful friendships, I guess, because when I'm, you know, 1,500, I can only make friends who are 30 years old or more.
That's
So like I
true.
can go through childhood with anyone again.
Go to college again. But well, then there's a question of maybe 1 to 20 will be the new childhood, or 1 to 30.
Now that would be cool.
Yeah, and you don't have kids until you're like 250 years old.
Okay, Blaine, we're getting way off topic. Like the Titanic is
Oh,
hardly this
yeah.
episode, and
So the
but
Titanic.
no. How do you feel about like mandatory sterilization until you're in a certain
Certain
like
age.
everyone? So kind of like you know how people are quick to freaking circumcise their children.
Yeah, happens almost right
What
when you get
if we
out.
had a society? What?
Happens almost right when you're born.
Yeah, and like until now, these days, no one bats an eye, and no one batted an eye until like there are movements, stop
Right,
that.
right.
Agree with, but what if we had a society where just like circumcision, it's completely acceptable for everyone to get their tubes tied when they're like 16 years old. It's just a part of growing
Is that
up.
just to prevent like unwanted pregnancy, or is it like everyone has to get it?
Everyone. It's like population control.
So men and women.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it would have to if everyone's living to 1,000. We can't sustain that. Everyone having kids, whatever.
We don't even have to live to 1,000 either. Like, we, what if global warming doesn't destroy the Earth and we're still stuck
We're
here,
still here.
not on Mars.
Uh,
Uh,
I would say that's pretty fucking controlling. Some dystopia shit.
hmm.
It's
I think we,
it would be dangerous.
yeah. I don't know though. I think after a few decades of brainwashing, uh, it'd be completely normal. Like, circumcision has been.
Yeah, but that's also, I don't know. It's different. It's not cutting someone off from having a kid. It's like you don't lose freedom because you lose that. I don't know. Who knows? I did read something. You brought up global warming. There was a paper that came out. Apparently, these scientists from 70 countries have been working on it all together for like 25 years, and they say that on our current course, we'll be dead by 2050.
Wow.
Who
Did
knows?
you know
Who knows?
people our age, we're supposed to live within 3 centuries?
Wait, what?
Yeah, like so 97, we live 3 years, and that's 1 century.
Right?
And then live another 100, and then another like one. And so we're 3 century human beings.
What?
But I mean it's we're not actually 3 centuries. Like we've lived within 3 centuries, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's not, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, we're screwed. That's why we gotta get off this rock. Jumping ship to Mars.
I don't know, man. That's exactly what the bigwigs want.
Dude, yeah, wait, it's also the 50th anniversary of the Apollo mission. We like to take pride in our space knowledge. That's very limited. We just recently watched the Buzz Aldrin clip of him decking the conspiracy theorists in the face.
Yeah. Had to celebrate that patriotic moment.
I wonder if he ever got arrested for that.
I doubt it, dude. He's Buzz Aldrin. The
Cops
Moon
showed
Man.
up, showed his ID. They're like, "All right, just get home.
Sorry, sir.
We're sorry about this, man." They hauled him off.
Do you want to talk about Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Oh yeah, which one? Oh yeah, he's talking about the patch and how it was for all mankind, and how there was no American symbolism in the patch. There's literally an American eagle, and then on the Earth, it's pointed at America on the actual Earth, the America's showing, but I mean he's right, yeah. Like when they came off the ship, they're like one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But the mission was clearly a U.S. mission. They planted a U.S. flag.
Yeah. I think like the whole thing like, about small step for man.
Yeah.
I think that was just, Neil's own sentiment. I don't think it was shared entirely by the whole space program.
No, I think
We
obviously
did it to beat Russia.
Yeah, that's the main reason too. Is we had the Soviet Union to beat. They were trying to get there. They beat us to the satellite. So we're like, all right, we're gonna go to the moon. If it was for all of mankind, we would have offered to bring up a Russian in the shuttle with them.
Yeah.
We were like, no, we got to get there first. And then when we got there, we were like, oh, this is great for all of mankind. Now we know we can survive off of Earth and explore. But that patch, he directly referenced the patch, and it literally is an eagle holding an olive branch, which is on our seals everywhere. I don't know. It's just impossible not to say that we didn't try to flaunt it a little bit.
Yeah, and they probably removed the arrows because they didn't want to make the
Yeah.
Russians nervous.
We should. I'm gonna put up the patch on this thumbnail just so people can see what we're talking about. But it's,
We talked about the Titanic and
we
there's
have
a
that show.
NASA patch.
But yeah. I mean, it's just I forgot about that. Neil Tyson has some interesting tweets.
They also named, I think it was like the lander. They named it the Eagle.
Yeah. I don't know. It was. Yeah, and then people don't even talk about it was an actual space race. Like it was. That's why we put so much money into it, was to try to beat the Soviets. Who knows? Nowadays it's for humanity. I mean, we have the International Space Station. There's all kinds of countries that go back and forth from there. India just launched a rocket to the moon.
Dang.
Yeah, India's in the
India.
game. China's going. Russia wants to go.
Like actually to the moon?
Yeah, India sent a rocket to the moon
Humans?
like 2 days ago. I don't know if there are humans in it or not.
Oh, okay.
Might have
Because
been.
you don't hear about moon landing,
Yeah, I don't.
human people.
I know they're trying to send some stuff around though, so we will see.
Dude, do you remember that New Worlds Conference group that wanted to study uh, evolution, I guess, of like creatures
Oh
in space?
yeah, and
And
like
they said,
kids.
yeah, dude, they said something about like cockroaches or spiders or something got more aggressive in space.
Kind of scared me. I was like, what?
They'd end up like xenomorphs.
Legit, they're talking about like mutations.
Yeah. I talked to somebody though. She's a geneticist. She said there's no way in hell that the ethics would allow for the at least the kids being born in space.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, I'm sure. I'm sure we would have evolution take its course, especially if we're on Mars and stuff. With the sun, we'd probably naturally get, defenses against that and the atmosphere. I'm sure we'd develop stuff, but like,
But for like research though,
yeah,
I
research,
doubt
we would never push that unless someone else did it. I guess a bad actor, a bad country.
it. Yeah,
Um,
I mean, you always need one of them to get somewhere. Got to take risks.
do you think though, like, how did they know? Was this I can't remember. Was it a hypothesis that they would mutate, or did they know for sure they would mutate the spiders?
I th-
I think it
I
was a
can't remember.
hypothesis. There's no way they could have the
I don't know.
technology.
I don't know. They I thought the children being born was like their next step.
Oh yeah, down the road. I think that's once we get there though. They wouldn't make
Hmm.
those kids in a lab.
I don't know. When he talked about how the insects were more aggressive, we were pretty spooked. Like I think it was actually real.
Turned towards you, looked for the exit.
I,
They,
I I I was taking notes and I actually like wrote that down. I was like
rats,
aggressive.
rats. Jesus. He unveils a box. There in the box, scratching at the glass.
Oh, dude, have you seen the movie Splice?
No.
Oh man, they made these slug monster thing by splicing a bunch of animal DNA together to make these monstrosities, and they revealed them at like a conference,
Oh
and
no.
they like killed each other. They had two of them, and they like killed each other in front of everybody.
Dude, that would be scary. That's why like, what if they did that? They just unveiled it and they were there. Alas, the roaches
They're fucking
run off the
10 inches
stage.
long.
How
Didn't they
the?
say like they grew too?
Yeah, they grew. They were
Oh
thick.
my god, that is terrifying. Men in Black
Men in
in real
black
life.
bugs. How did we get from the Titanic to this?
I don't care.
We just ride the wave. There's all kinds of conspiracies. I also just tweeted one today about the Fukushima reactor meltdown causing radioactive wildlife with the two-headed sharks and legless starfish, whatever that looks like. a nub floating in the ocean. Fucking big chicken
Sad.
nugget.
Chicken nugget.
And also radioactive tuna. Be careful what you eat, everyone. If you're in the Sea of Japan.
Dude, have you seen how big sunfish can get? No, no, no. Bluegills
Like in ponds?
in like the ocean.
Oh, no.
I saw a GIF the other day, and these divers were next to one, and it was massive. Like the size, like its mouth was the size of a guy's like head, shoulders.
What? A normal
Yeah.
like bluegill.
Yeah, like unchecked, they'll grow like massive.
That's terrifying. I don't like that.
Ocean.
Well, I mean, you also have the. Have you heard about Cape Cod?
Mm-mm. What about it?
There's been at least 16 great white shark sightings within the last month or so. There's been people getting attacked.
Nice.
But now there was a tornado that hit Cape Cod and went across the water, like across the ocean, and went in. And people thought it was going to turn into Sharknado. It was on Twitter.
Dude, if that actually happened, it'd be like
That'd be crazy.
it'd be like one of the new plays.
Oh my gosh.
We will rain down a tornado of sharks. And next we'll have space roaches.
Space roaches replacing the locusts.
Yeah.
Wow. End times. Well, that was the Titanic theory with, I guess, every other theory that's currently on our mind.
Look, it's unlikely that he orchestrated the Titanic sinking, but I wouldn't put it past him to have at least some hand in it.
Nah.
Maybe not to kill his rivals, maybe it was for something else, but
Yeah, he just spent millions on a ship to fucking sink it.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. He told Tesla to fuck off because he was gonna make re-enter.
I
have a grudge against this man.
Everyone, we did a world-ending weapons episode way back when, only on YouTube, and Jacob talked about Tesla.
And how JP. Not a fan of the guy.
Oh, there comes the truth.
What are these rich guys called? From this era, they're like.
I don't know.
Oh, what was it? They're philanthropists, like Carnegie, and then the other ones. What are they called? Like something
Rockefellers.
scallywag. Yeah, they're called like something scallywag.
Scallywag?
Ah, now this is gonna bug me. Oh man.
Well, everyone, thanks for...
Wait.
Huh?
I don't look this up.
Well, while he's doing that, you can find us on everything. Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor. We're also toying with a website. Link is on our Twitter. Check it out. Leave us some comments. Shout out to Psychic Maria. She left us a great comment. Friend of the show.
Yeah, she is now partnered with Reverend LJ.
Yeah.
Paranormal team.
They are teaming up to fight the evils that we can't see.
That's amazing.
Maybe one day we'll get the Ghostbusters call.
Dude, I hope so. I hope we can get like a live feed. Or at least just a recording of them.
I want to see them in action.
Yeah.
I want to see like Maria pick something up with her mind, throw it.
We need to get a reading done. We need to find a good picture.
Yep.
No shenanigans going on.
No.
And just ask for a legitimate reading,
Oh, we could do that. That'd be a good episode too. She'd come on and read it live.
Dude, that'd be sick.
You're looking for something? Yes.
I can't find it, dude.
Well, if anyone knows, comment below. Scallywag Richmond. Yeah, that's the show. Sorry for the scattered brain, but we're back. We're alive.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it. Don't believe we will be going to the Area 51 raid, right?
Why didn't we talk about that? I have my own ideas about that.
I mean, we could talk about it next episode.
How much time do we have?
We're at 35 minutes.
All right, okay. Let's keep going. Just real quick, let's talk about, because this is topical And we have time.
Area 51 started out as a meme, as I'm told. The guy that originally created it was interviewed, and he said it was all a joke.
He created Area 51.
The Facebook post. The Facebook post about going and raiding it. He said it was a joke, but 3 million people signed up. It's a Facebook event, and now it's serious. So serious that I have seen with my own eyes on Twitter and on YouTube videos of briefings that people are getting in the military about Naruto runs, memes.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. It's a big deal. The Air Force issued a statement about it. So, what are your thoughts? I'm going to pull up their statement.
So the Air Force said they have the authorization to. Okay, no. They don't have the authorization. Well, I mean, they do to shoot you down.
They do.
But they warned that this is a test, and they will probably be gunned down by, air raid tests.
Yeah, they said any attempt to illegally access the area is highly discouraged. Oh man.
Look, I kind of wonder if with the increasing UFO awareness that we've mentioned it in the last episode. People are the military is being briefed, congressmen are being briefed about UFOs, like actual stuff that they want to keep our awareness low. So this whole thing was orchestrated by the military, and they expect at least some 1,000 people to go on with the raid and find nothing.
They're just gonna let them in to roam around.
Maybe not let them in, but leave the door open, Pratt. Leave a key card lying around. But they'll. You go on.
I want to see who shows up. I would love to go just to see who shows up.
Oh yeah, so the people that will show up, they're bound to be insane. They're bound to be the kind of people like no one would take serious. So even if they did find something like weird device or saw something, no one would believe him. They'd be like, "Oh, you're bullshitting us."
I didn't even think about that.
Dude, the guy himself who made the post, have you seen the videos of him?
Yeah, he looks like a Naruto character.
He looks like a moron. Dude, he can't even run in a straight line.
Can't even Naruto run, right?
So I think it's all a ruse. It's all to get our minds off actual UFO stuff.
I mean, it's working.
And in the process, maybe kill people through.
It's working. I mean, look, no one's talking about that Senate briefing anymore.
Yeah, we're just memeing Area 51. And we know nothing is there.
Yeah, even if they had stuff there a month ago, they've moved that shit by now.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was orchestrated because why would the guy make the date so far away? I know it's a joke, but I don't know.
Why wouldn't you just say like a weekend or something later?
Yeah. So he gave. No, I'm not even going to refer to him as T because it's a military plant. The military.
He's just the spokesman. They just gave him a Naruto headband and what is that? A robe?
Dude, I bet he wasn't even the one who made it. I bet that guy just claimed he made it because no one else could have claimed it because it was made by the military.
They just let him take credit for it.
Yeah, no one could confirm it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, okay, let's say the day comes and stuff happens, people go there. The day after, people are going to make up bullshit. They're gonna be like, "Oh, we saw this. I got this." There's gonna be so many memes about what people brought back.
Yeah, we're not gonna know what's real.
Yeah, exactly.
So when the UFOs do come, we're gonna call bullshit. We're gonna see footage from the military. We're gonna see some crazy shit in the sky, and we're not gonna believe any of it.
Someone's gonna have some hand sanitizer that actually kills 100% germs. Dang.
I think this is all.
It's all a meme.
Memes don't get this. Memes don't ever involve people actually leaving their home.
Yeah, or the government. The military is responding to it.
Yeah, dude.
Highly discouraged.
I think. Yeah, dude. Memes involve you sitting at a computer and making fun of people and laughing at stuff. No one, especially these weebs who went to Naruto run at Area 51, they would never leave their homes. This is all a ruse.
It's kind of cool to see everyone talking about it. Like, it's got some fire behind it. But the different groups participating, you got like the e-girls, you got the vapors that are going to lay down the smoke screen.
Yeah, I mean, the memes are... When the actual event comes, we'll see what happens, I guess.
We'll see who's laughing, who's memeing.
We'll see who's still alive.
What if...
Dude, they're supposed to... What? Go on.
What if, like, it actually works? What if they actually take over the base?
You know what this could do, though? If this is actually real and normal people created this event, the government has no involvement, maybe this will wake people up to realize, like, we have control as citizens.
Yeah.
To make, like, change, or to make the government, aware that we exist and have brains.
Yeah,
and can assimilate.
That's
not
not
assimilate.
Fun though.
What?
We're all gonna team up and go to the voting booths together. No, dude, they're trying to break into a military base.
I mean, okay, it's not fun, but it'll raise awareness
that you can actually get out of your house.
No, that we have
a voice. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but come on. This sounds way cooler than...
It sounds way cooler than...
banding together to save a city park.
Or, stopping racism. Killing the inventor of racism. Have you seen the memes where they're like, I just found out who invented racism, I'm so sad.
There's all kinds of memes going on right now. That's all that there is. That's all that we are. You think other countries get our memes?
No, they have their own memes, dude. I knew this Norwegian girl, and she'd send memes in this group chat all the time and be like, what the fuck does that even say? Because it's all in Norwegian.
That's kind of crazy. It's almost like another extension of our culture, our language.
Yeah.
Like, there's like American memes.
You know that, like, Appear meme? APYR?
Yeah.
The Russian one? I wonder if that was actually like a Russian meme that we just...
Could have been.
Appropriated.
Could have been.
But it's a shame. Russian memes are now banned.
Wait, really? In Russia?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Influencers on YouTube and stuff, they are, like, living in the shadows.
Oh my god. That live in Russia?
Yeah, you can't make memes. You have no voice on the internet.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
And look at us. We can post anything we want on the internet, and we're all getting together to try and break into a base.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
How many people do you think are going? Do you want to bet?
Oh, I bet a decent amount. Probably a few thousand, 2,000, 3,000. I think they're just going to go just kind of like what I said, just to see who goes. It'll probably be like a fun little meetup.
Yeah, if I had the means, I would go, probably. I would at least stay stand around. I wouldn't like go up to the fence, but I would watch from afar. I'd
I
have like
wouldn't get anywhere
binoculars.
close. I'd just be at the they have all kinds of shops around there that have alien stuff. I'd be in one of those.
Yeah. Oh, that dude. They're actually okay. I think 10,000 are going. They actually are meeting at a gift shop.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So the so-called inventor of this whole thing, their plan is to meet at this shop.
Do you think
And
he's
close. What?
Do you think he's going?
Oh, he has. He's their figurehead. He's probably gonna turn around and go Winter Soldier on them.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna have a wire on. They lift up his shirt.
No, but close by the gift shop is a brothel.
No way.
Yeah. I forget what it's called.
That'll draw in some crowds too.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Whoa.
You know, girls in brothels have like the choice to like turn you down.
I would hope so.
There are gonna be a lot of sad weebs that day, because none of them are getting in there.
Sheesh. Yeah, they're gonna be out in the hot sun, probably sweaty, smelly.
Oh, dude.
That's what's gonna be the worst weapon. The military's gonna be able to smell them coming.
Oh, dude. I think they're meeting at like 3 a.m. So they're gonna meet in the freezing cold.
In the freezing cold, in the dark, they won't know where to go. And meanwhile, everyone has night vision.
Oh, and I think they're stopping at 6 a.m.
Perfect, yeah, because it won't take 3 hours. It'll take 3 minutes to get dusted. That's not gonna happen. I know for a fact. I guarantee you that there'll be heightened awareness on that night, though, by the military.
It's gonna end up being like the Battle of Los Angeles. It's dark. There are freaking bullets flying around everywhere.
Shoot at
An
nothing.
actual. Except the bullets are horizontal this time. It's a slaughter. The aliens did it. Dude, oh
That's
my
a
god.
theory.
Dude, what if they tested? Oh my god, what if this is a ruse, like I said, and they're using it to test alien technology,
Oh,
and they'll
boy.
blame the aliens that escaped?
What? Some people just get dusted, completely evaporated. It's gone, and we're just supposed to believe the aliens did it?
Yes, dude, the government would be like, they broke in.
They already have statements prepared.
Yeah, they released Xenoc the warlord,
Xenoc
and
the terrible.
he turned on his own
Saviors.
saviors.
Meanwhile, it's just them testing the weapons.
Yep. And
Interesting
dude,
theory.
have you seen Far From Home yet?
No.
Dang. It was relevant.
Listen. This won't work. These people are screwed if they go. They might as well just cancel the flights now. But yeah, well, we've covered quite the stuff. Area 51, Neil Tyson, the moon landing. Yeah, this was more of a rambling episode, but we're back.
We're back.
Everyone, it's been a pleasure. I've already introed us outroed us, but make sure to like, subscribe, and follow and share. Follow us on Twitter. We're getting kind of a following on there. That's where we
And
post.
share your thoughts.
Yeah.
Go to our website, leave a comment, tell us how the last episode was,
Yeah.
and by that I mean this episode. Tell us what you think about Area 51. Are you going?
You going? Have you already RSVP'd? Or what about the moon landing?
What do you expect to find?
What would you
That would
grab?
scare you? Yeah, what would you grab? What are you looking for? Infinity Gauntlet? Omnitrix?
Well, everyone, I think this is the part where we split ways for the night. Yeah. Take it easy. Don't get arrested. Don't go to the base. And we will see you next week.
See you.